Challenges are everywhere. At Dicor, we believe solutions always exist, sometimes by adapting new technologies from other fields. The key is having enough experience to find the right one and the will to pioneer something different and better. Like intelligent automation that virtually eliminate waste and error. See more at dicor.com/automation.
Sherman Goldenberg here, RV Business Magazine, with a couple of guys that are pretty well known in the industry. Claude Donati, president and co-founder of NeXus RV, and Dave Middleton, let me get this right, vice president and also a co-founder of NeXus RV.
Correct.
Northeast side of Elkhart, a company that makes what? Class C, B plus, and a Super C.
That's right. We are a factory direct manufacturer of motorhomes. Right now it's Class Cs, B pluses, and Super Cs, with some future plans to introduce a diesel pusher.
Really?
That's right. We are already in the process of developing that product, and we hope to have it by the end of this year and have it available for the retail customer at the beginning of 2015.
Factory direct. It's a novel approach in this industry. Not the only company doing it, but most of them are smaller players in terms of volume. As if I didn't know what you meant, tell me about your approach to factory direct.
Well, in our opinion, there's a big trend happening in the culture right now. Farm to fork, you have these factory direct companies like Apple building the iPhone, Gap Jeans building Gap, selling them directly to the customer. You have these companies that really want to be able to give the customers what they want without anybody in the middle of that whole transaction. Our retail customers feel the same way. There's this urge and need to be intimate with their manufacturer. And so we don't think it's a novel approach necessarily. We think it's a big trend happening in our culture. Factory direct sells because people want to have a better opportunity to build what they want.
You're telling them they can have a better price too.
In many cases, that's the perception, and our reality is we're giving a better value. We put more units in product that are in a lower price point. So not necessarily trying to be the cheapest unit out there, we're trying to give customers features that they normally would not get in a price point.
So you meet the public in an interesting way, from the way I understand it. You here in Elkhart at your main facility, you more or less give them tours. You more or less entertain them, don't you?
We do. That's a big part of probably the second step of you interacting with our company, is when you actually physically come to our dealership here. And we're in the middle of a 25,000 square foot showroom right now. And this is really step two. Step one is you find us on the internet, you see us in an advertisement, and you make contact with our several representatives that we have. Step two would be for you to come and visit and assure that everything you see in the internet on our webpage is real. Some people have to touch it and feel it before they make the final decision. Some people just buy it.
You take them for a ride in a long golf cart and around your facilities.
We do. We believe that our showroom isn't our showroom like every dealer in America. Our showroom is our factory. When you come here, you don't want to see a finished product or 25 of the same floor plan with different colors. You want to see how we weld the sidewalls together, how we laminate the walls. You want to meet the guy that builds the cabinets. You want to meet the lady who puts your interiors together, because you get to choose that stuff. So you are interacting with the factory, and customers just roll over for this. It's what they want. It's what's missing.
Another thing you do through this approach, from what I was reading, is allow people more customization.
We call it menu customization. We don't want you to be able to just use your creative mind to build anything, but there are a series of questions we ask and that you may ask us, and we have an answer for those. Like, where can I put an outlet? Can I get rid of that Euro chair and add a cabinet and add a TV, or put a fireplace in a unit?
And you more often than not might do it. I mean,
Absolutely.
you will.
We do it most of the time. It may slow down the production process a little bit, and the customer realizes that it may cost them a little bit of money. But at the end of the day, they're investing $100,000, $150,000. They don't want to buy the green one sitting on the lot that's been there for 7 months. They want to build the product they want, and we want to give it to them, because when they roll out of our factory, their unit's brand new. There's no age to that unit at all.
One of the more unusual aspects of your approach, your company's approach to factory direct selling, is that you have two outlying facilities, not here in Elkhart. One, according to what I'm seeing, is in California, and one is in Florida. Tell me about those and how those work.
Correct. In California, because we do recognize having one location, there are people that need to touch it and feel it, and if you're in California, Washington, Oregon, it's quite of a haul to come here to Elkhart, Indiana. So with that, we opened up a showroom in Temecula, California. We have the capability of being able to Skype. They can walk in there at their leisure, no high-pressured salesperson. They can walk around, they can Skype us, they can ask questions, and touch it, feel it at their leisure. So that is our setup in Temecula, California.
Southern Cal, Riverside.
Correct. Yes, yes. And then our location in Florida, we've done a lot of business out of that state already, so we've invested and opened up a factory direct store there. Now, we don't build them there, but we do have our models on display where we do have a salesperson there to take them through, show them the product, and we'll take trades. So that is a fully functional dealership in Clearwater,
Now,
Florida.
I read about one of them where you have like an anytime fitness approach.
Correct, yes.
Where you go in, you know, I don't know, how's that work?
It's worked great. It's the Temecula, it's the California store, and a customer calls us, we talk with them, then we give them a passcode that's just good for that one-time entry. So they go there anytime they want, they walk in, and at their leisure, they do their own shopping.
Nobody else is in there, no staff?
That's correct, no staff. And it's worked
Holy
tremendous
cow.
for us.
It has?
Yeah, we have cameras in there so we can see who's in there. They walk in, they can Skype us through the computer, they can talk to our factory representatives, myself or Claude, ask the questions, we can watch them go through it. We have a pick group in there, they can take their time, look at it, study it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's worked tremendous for us.
A quick overview, Dave, on your product. You got a Ghost, you got a Viper, and a Phantom. Now, well, give me a quick overview of what you make now. What are we leaning on here?
We're leaning on our Viper. It's our 29-foot triple slide #1 seller. It is a
Class
B+.
C? Oh, it's a B+.
Yep. The Viper's the B+, the Phantom is our Class C for the more the family, and then our Ghost is a Super C. And the Ghost, we introduced this last year, and we've been sold out literally. We get one in stock, it's sold out. As of today, I don't have one in my showroom because we are sold out.
The Super C is built on what?
It's on the International. It's a TerraStar.
Navistar.
Yes,
okay.
diesel. Yep, and we range from 34 to 36 foot, 2 slides, 3 slides. We're hitting a price point of about 150 to 160. Our competition's all the way up over to 200, 300, depending what company you're looking at. So we're offering a tremendous value for that customer that wants the diesel and to tow 10,000 pounds.
You know, I think my last question of the moment has to do with this diesel pusher project that Claude had mentioned. What more can you tell us? It's due out shortly, you say?
Correct. Yeah, this is a project that we have taken our time. We've got enough customers and enough inquiries asking about it, and so we will be debuting that at Tampa in January. We'll have it done beforehand, but we're not rushing it. And we are taking all the data, we're looking at what the customers want, the perfect size and length and amenities. So we're really excited, and it's going to have all the bells and whistles at a very aggressive price point.
Pretty big undertaking for a company of X number of employees. How many people are you now?
We're hovering right around 80 to 90 employees with all our satellite locations, and it was a big undertaking. We have resourced outside the company to get some industrial design work done, so we're using and relying a lot on our vendors who have been tremendous support staff for us here as we grow. So it is big and it is exciting, but we're not just doing it ourselves. It takes a team to make something like this happen.
And you're going to show at Tampa in January.
We are.
Which is where I saw your Ghost for the first time, right?
Yes, it is. And you know, to add a little bit to what Dave mentioned, is the big thing is we're going with a configuration in the chassis that no one else is doing, and that will really add some value. It's going to be a Freightliner chassis, and we'll just leave it at that. And
I figured you would. All right, guys, pleasure.
Pleasure to see you again,
Pleasure.
Sherman. Thank you.
Nice to see you again.